Hey guys, welcome back. It is Jack, aka Bunny with Guns. Couple things right out the gate. First off, sorry for the late episode. Right as I started recording this, my mom started rebuilding the bathroom, like literally, like it was the loudest thing of all time. She was like putting in different towel racks and that kind of stuff, and so I had to scrap the first section of audio for this. But yeah, the video might be a little bit late. In the little segment that I had recorded, we returned to Zadar, the original town that you start off in, and returned the necklace to, or the pendant to one of our friends. And for that, we got a move that I ended up teaching with him here, Tsunami. It is 80 damage and 25 hit. Well, I guess if you have a wind ally, which shouldn't be too hard for us. Damage boost in cold for 3 turns. That's actually something we should probably try to set up. Other than that, you might be wondering why we are here. I finally caved and looked it up. Supposedly, this is where Barnshes are, I think. So we're gonna run around. I was running around for a little bit before this, and I just had not gotten to battle yet. There we go. All right, this is for the one mission from the photographer, if you guys didn't remember. There's the guy asking if we had a Barnshe on our team. Let's not hit too hard here. I want to keep this guy alive because I don't know how rare they are. See, I hate it when it hits just below the half. That's just like the worst amount of damage to do, because now I kind of just feel like I gotta throw a Tem card at you. We'll go Tem card plus just to be safe. Run it. Please be caught. I was also wondering, oh, what? I've never seen it go that far. Does this game have like a fly type move? Like in Pokemon you have fly, which can travel from like place to places like that you've been to before. I hope it does, because right now I've just been hoofing it like a madman all around, and it is just insanely annoying. I guess not annoying, but just like, I don't know, could be easier. Yes, I would love to have something that at least fly me around the different islands. Like, walking from Zadar up to here is basically horrible, and then after that I'm gonna have to like walk back down. So as I travel around town, I've been rewatching Mission Impossible 4 because that movie is incredible, and I didn't know it was on Hulu. If you haven't seen that, you should definitely check it. Dude, are you kidding me? Please. I actually... Don't kill yourself, please. I'm just gonna continue. I mean, she did a little bit of damage to herself. If we run out of Tem cards, I don't know if I'll be able to ever forgive myself. Why is this the hardest guy to catch? Unreal. I don't know if I want to hit him because I can't trust him to not finish himself off. Okay, do not overexert yourself. Do not overexert yourself, please. Oh my god. Okay, we have one more Tem card. We will give it a shot, try to find another one. We'll get him a little bit lower this time around. Whiplump is just absolutely on the brink of life and death. Oh, that's so frustrating, dude. 3 Tem cards. Maybe like 4 or something like that. Yeah, so I've just been hanging out. Like, that's why I started cutting everything out. Or like piecing up the episodes a little bit more, just because it is such a hike to get around town. Or around the different islands. So, supposedly there was a new update to Temtem. I think they might even have added like a full island or something like that. Unfortunately, we're not like... I think we're probably like at least a full island behind, that we haven't even explored. So it might be a minute before I get to that stuff. Especially if I can't find this Barnshe. Are you kidding me? Dude, if I went there, the second I walked down like the next, or to the bottom floor of this, I literally hit like a Temtem every other step, and then I go up here to find one dude and they hit me with a freaking donkey. Please. I beg you. Just gonna run. Okay. I'll keep running. If this next fight is not a Barnshe, then I'll cut the video and bring you guys back when I do find one. It really should not take this long to find a Temtem. I don't think there's there's scent that obviously makes it so Temtem are less likely to run into you, but I don't know if I have have an item that brings people towards you. Anybody got a Barnshe right here? Barnshe? I'll trade you. Just kidding. I mean, I'll trade you one Tem card. Oh, this is incredibly frustrating. Just after walking all the way from like the bottom of the map to here and getting into 700 battles. Oh, this is unreal. Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna, yeah, I'll pause it and I'll bring you guys back once I get into a battle with a Barnshe, because this is just maddening. This is an actual nightmare, by the way. Just a little taste of what I've been going through. Before this clip started, like 30 seconds of this. Absolutely nothing. No luck at all. I've seen many gonkies. Gonky after gonky after gonky. I don't know if we got really lucky when we instantly ran into that Barnshe as soon as we walked up here, or if I've been extremely unlucky for like the past 20 minutes. But this is basically my worst nightmare. Please just stop. Okay, I genuinely just cannot justify spending any more time here today. I've just been running around forever. The 3 key takeaways. 1, there was one Barnshe on top of this fort, and it died at the very, very beginning of this whole endeavor. It killed itself, and there's just nothing I can do about that. 2, since then, this place has been overrun with just like a zombie horde of gonkies that are unstoppable. And 3, I think my least favorite mechanic in this game is that I can go into a fight with a level 24 and a level 21, run into a single gonky that's level 12, and then still fail to run. You know, maybe I've just been like, I don't know, like led astray or spoiled by Pokemon in that respect, but I feel like that should just be a guaranteed you can get out of there, you know? Twice their level, there's, you know, it's definitely not that big of a takeaway, but, wow, yeah, take me away from there forever. Not really, but at least for the foreseeable future. Yeah, I'm gonna go and beat up the guy who put me on that mission, I think. I have plenty of flying... Wait, hold on. Wait a minute, does he need a Barnshe, or does he need just another flying Temtem? I'll have to go check that out, because if it's just a flying Temtem that I may or may not have, that might make me lose my mind. Alright, I will be back again. I swear, the more I play this game, the more I fall in love with a lot of, like, the different character designs that they have. Like, look at this guy. Like, what is that? What an incredible design. I don't know. I love it. Couple updates. One, and I think in that last clip I might have not paused my music, so now I have to just pray to the merciful gods of Google DeepMind not to just take control of my channel because I played one copyrighted song. I think it might have been Kanye, so maybe if I say something completely outlandish and utterly divisive, he might let me go. But, you know, something that Kanye might agree with is something that I might not want to say on my channel. No offense, I mean, if you know me, you know I'm one of the biggest Kanye fans, at least musically, that still exists. But yeah, I certainly do not care to comment on any of his recent things he said. Because I like fostering a friendly environment, you know, and not that what he's saying is inherently not friendly, but it's extremely divisive and might breed some conflict in a channel that is just designed to revolve around video games. Also, yeah, I did stop by that one guy's quest. It is a Barnshe, which is just, I thought it would be a pretty regular task, a less than tall order. Instead, it's the most challenging thing I've ever had the pleasure of really putting myself forward towards. It is just truly heinous. And yeah, the fact that the one Temtem or the one Barnshe got out of like 4 different I'm gonna switch out just for this fight. The fact that he got out of like 4 or 5 different Tem cards and then exhausted himself to death actually shattered my heart and basically eliminated my entire level. You might be wondering why we're here. That's because I want this video to be at least somewhat entertaining. Please, please, please. Thank you. Yeah, essentially, you can't look at those. Yeah. It full on stunned me. Yeah, essentially, I 100% don't think I'm gonna win this. Most of the main reason being that, like, a lot of my... Okay, I guess I gotta be patient or something. Yeah, my Temtem are on the lower side level-wise right now. I'm doing this mainly, one, because I do feel like I'll be able to take out a few guys, which is a good way to gain some levels at the very least. Hold. I don't think you'll make it, kid. Oh my gosh. He almost did. Yeah, it's a decent way to gain some levels, I think, because still doesn't seem right. And here, maybe? Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, no. This is surprisingly tough. Yeah, it gives me some information, gives me some potential, a route to level up. It's hard to find more guys to fight. Especially since I'm not planning on going back to that one cave area until I get the special... No. That, honestly, I don't think that was my fault. Yeah, good to see that this is causing me just as much trouble as it did the first time I went for it. Yeah, just information, just a few levels here and there. And then, you know, you always got the Hail Mary in for the potential W, which I basically am almost certain is not going to happen. So you got this guy. He could toss me off there. In which case I would get to that one. See, it's not letting... Oh, okay, and then you... Okay, I got you. Alright. Here. Please. I guess I don't got it. This is... I mean, I don't know. I feel like it would be easier just to not have the grass things. They're basically just falling into the water. So that green thing passes. And I think you go on the one after the green guy passes. So you got this. I guess you can't see where I'm pointing. The third one passed. Green guy passed. And then here you hop on this. Hop here. Green guy passed again, so that concerns me as at least in terms of like what my... No. I had it. I actually had it. Alright. At least this is the one, right? Okay. I probably should have just skipped all of this, but at least I spent it justifying myself. Yeah, please, Kanye, do not strike down with me with the power of a man who is intent on following the will of the Lord, or maybe even the power of Joel Osteen's church. It's just, it's not happening. It's not happening. Luckily, I think I only had like 4 minutes total in this video because I had to cut all the content, so this is at least, you know, make it last a little bit longer. You had to bail there. 100% had to bail. Green passes. Here. You jump here. You jump here. This guy goes out. You dodge that. And then there you go. Okay, no problem. What do we want to start with? I think he starts off with nature Temtem, if I'm not mistaken, in which case I'd probably want to go here, because some double poison. I mean, maybe you just throw out to Y, because he's kind of a wild card in a little bit. I think he starts off with nature. Please. Just give me this Hail Mary. At least give me some levels. That's kind of what I'm here for. I'm not expecting to do. So we are starting off with the nature Temtem, like I expected. Or a nature Temtem. Did he always have the shiny one? It's called a Luma, right? I don't remember seeing you before. Urshel 100%. You can go ahead, I think really just lay into this guy. Okay, that was not too bad. Urshel, give me that to hit. Oh, like that is just devastating. Okay. I mean, you gotta, as much as it hurts, you just gotta keep going. Like, gotta commit. So, Urshel doesn't do much damage to this guy, then I don't... The other stuff probably won't hurt too much either. Not too worried about that. Okay, I really wish that would have taken him out. What do we got? So... I really need to rework this guy's moves, because he has to sit out so many turns. I think here, photosynthesis, and then, oh, he can't even use short voice again. Just overexert yourself. I mean, to why really, I think, more than anything, I think Loali is going to be important, because I do think he has some more, nature Temtem down the line. Wow. Did not expect that. And also, I think I was under the impression that photosynthesis improved health, but instead it just improves your stamina. Which isn't terrible, but okay. We have some water types that are going to be more inclined to taking that guy out. Here, maybe you just see, because stamina. Yeah, I really wish that improved HP instead. I think you lay into him here. Overexhausted. Overexerted. I think Tawai's going that. I think they both are going that, to be honest with you. What's the most HP I can give back? 40, 70. We'll go with the Bomb Plus. Bring the Lolly back up. Okay. Tataru's going for the full-on cannon shot. Still don't know how to deal with them with this, if I'm being honest with you. Definitely hurts. Blizzard. That hit pretty hard. I was extremely happy with that. Have to wait another turn before it happens again, but can't complain. Yeah, look, I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to overexert yourself again if you survive long enough to hit an attack. That is, which he's not, unfortunately. He's on the slower side. Not necessarily surprising. How on earth am I going to deal with Tataru? His defense is super low, right? Smazy, you go in, potentially work for some cleanup here. Let's just hope that takes him out. And then uppercut. Really need uppercut to work here to have any shot. I need that dude. Oh, that's so good. That is a great move. Okay. It's pretty huge that Loali's made it this far. See, we do have some more water type diversity now. The only problem with that is that the fact that their recent introductions to the team puts them in kind of a tough spot in terms of actually throwing the correct amount of painful haymakers to really eliminate what he's got going. But we are down to half of his Temtem, which is further than I expected to make it. I'm not at all surprised that Wally gets knocked there. Here, I think we start Whipple. Only well, that might have been a mistake, because Whipple has the move that's powered up when you have Flying type, and I don't have a Flying type right now. But, speed down. That sucks. Okay. Level 28 is absolutely devastating, if I'm gonna be honest with you. So I guess we should probably just... What does this do? Please make that... exhaust them right... So hopefully the next turn, that means that they can't attack from... Or maybe... No, exhausted. I had that mixed up. That means that their moves take more stamina. Which I think if I really pay attention to what their stamina is looking like, I could be in a decent spot to actually work with this lead that I have. Ooh, they're no longer exhausted. Did that do nothing then? Okay. Here, you don't have the flying type teammate, but I think you still gotta go for it. I mean, really just no option here. What's his fastest move? Uppercut. I don't think he's gonna get it off in time anyways. Yeah, it was worth a shot. This is gonna need to hit pretty hard for us to really stand a chance. They don't have a way to really take him out. That overexertion, that's extremely big. breaking my game. Okay. This is looking pretty sweet. Alright, Whipwump did overexert himself. But it's still something that we can work with. Here you throw out Sidearm. Another water type. I wouldn't necessarily say our ace in the hole here, but he's on the higher level side. Typhoon. What the heck is Typhoon? Yeah, you regen, and then you attack, and we cross our fingers and hope this does enough damage to take him out. This is crucial. If we can get it down to the 1v3, even though we don't know at all what Typhoon is, this is in a good spot. Okay, here we go. Now we hit Typhoon with all we got. Just absolutely everything we got. Just based on how he looks, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that there's a good chance. Ice cubes. I feel like he's nature. I'm gonna go Blizzard, and I'm gonna go Venom Spawns. Very good. Allergic Spread always hits super hard. Oh. That really took the wind out of my sails, if I'm being honest with you. Okay. Here's how it goes. I think off the rip, you drill Impact. Because if he's gonna one-shot him, he's gonna one-shot him. Oh, that's devastating. Back or Bark Shield. Okay. Here's where you make a choice. You start resin. You have 1 res. Lawali. Yeah, Lawali, 100%. I think, wait. I think that is, we just have the one, we need to get some more revives, if I'm being, I was not expecting to really even put up a fight here. Overexert yourself. I don't care if you take out, Goggy survived the allergic spread on the overexertion. He's super low. We're actually going to pull this off. Just don't risk anything too crazy. Just go for the finish. I was not expecting that. I thought the fact that he had level 29s really had us in a tough spot there, but that's a pleasant surprise. Just had to make sure I was recording right there. Yeah, she did send me. Sorry, you better be. The true initiation ritual in Omniscian tradition involves a pilgrimage to the Anak volcano to receive the blessing of the goddess and catch some fire Temtem. Could really be useful right about now. But old Anak is in the fiercest eruption I've seen since I was a child, and also those scientists stole my elevator key. So things are complicated. What's the cableway? It's all in the name, really. It's cableway. It's the only way to go down to the ulterior Omnicia from here. I'm always just gonna call it Omnicia. Sorry, it's just doesn't work the way it's spelled. A cable car. Need an elevator key. Fear Spit Fair. She destroys and she creates, and she's usually good to us. Unusual to get her into such a rage without any prior notice. Usually there are signs you can notice. Changes in wind and smell and tremors, but this happened overnight. Out of nowhere. Let's move on then. So, well, I do have a spare key just in case, since you're a friend of mine, dear Sophia. Since you're a friend of my dear Sophia. Yeah, thank you. You heard it. Sweet. That is pretty big. Could you do something for me? Can you look into whatever is going on at the giant banyan? It's an important place for our culture, and I keep hearing that someone has been harassing our people. They are islanders, and since you're obviously not from around here, perhaps you can find out more about it. I can't leave the dojo, especially now that Tani is still abroad. Yeah, I got you, buddy. And take me away. All right, I definitely, as it sounded when I was introducing my whole idea here, I was not banking on winning that. Honestly, I don't even think I needed the revive, but I think I am going to go buy some more because we could have definitely been in a spot where without a revive it might have been tough. Gosh, look at that guy. I don't even know what he looks like. He looks like a crystal and fire type or something. I'm gonna get some... I bought a ton of regular Tem cards, but I'll get some Tem card pluses. And then give me some revives. 8 should be good for now. Alright. And then I believe if we go down here, we can start exploring wherever the elevator takes us. Alright. I think basically the game went easy on me because we'll go to criteria first. Because they saw what I went through to try and find this little nerd. Okay. The fly walk. Okay. Okay, we definitely need the ice skates that allow us to get some more control. And we're gonna hop right into some fights here. What's your deal? Yeah, the swanky place over there to the southeast. Folks down there have no idea how to fight with Temtem. People are very presumptuous in the world of Temtem. They always just assume they know where you're from. Still lagging my game. I think it's from the one time I used the hurricane. Is that what it is? We're definitely in a place where fights are no longer messing around. That's for sure. Let's just go wind burst on this guy. I still don't even know how to fight Crystal. I think Smazy can take him out pretty well. We're gonna be leveling up pretty quick now that we have some actual fights on. We have a lot. Like that one fight kind of is a big hinge in terms of like the amount or the parts of the world that we're gonna go all over the place. I like using troll voice. Even though maybe it kind of sucks because that just did basically no damage. Okay. Man, my heart's still beating. I definitely thought when that one allergic spread took out both of our guys at once, it was over. But you know, apparently I was more prepared than I thought I was. Just continue chipping this guy down. I don't think I'll take him out on this turn because there's Jim Overexert to why because he's been throwing out some decent attacks. Alright. Nah, I just want to. There we go. Just making sure the move's on so long. Alright. Yeah, still gotta find out where to get those the skates. Let's go this way. Gotta fight. Who are you? That sounds dope. We're improving the stability of the islets. I think it's islets. And refurbishing the bridges. After all, you don't want to wake up one morning to find your garden has drifted away into Kisiwa. Sorry, Alpha 2 phase of development, whatever that means, but I'm led to believe it'll be soonish. Right, so this is, I guess, just a new expansion of the world, I guess. Let's move Smazy and, well, no, let's do Smazy and Whiplump for now. See what this guy's got going. Say let's share a breath, or did I totally misread that? I expect some water or some fire types coming up. Probably a lot of what we're going to be seeing here in the foreseeable future if we're moving towards the volcano. Let's see if this is super effective. Yeah, it's 2 times effective, but what else can you expect? It's a sand slider, you know, I mean, probably the worst move of the game. Okay. I'm probably going to switch him out with like Tawai or something and run with Whiplump and just a flying type so we can get the bonus version of Tsunami. Just is doing absolutely no damage. One day Smazy will come off. This is like just an ultimate move for an animation. Didn't quite finish him off and overexerted himself a little bit. Hopefully Smazy here can finish off Ryder. Uppercut should be good enough, I assume. 26. Should give us a decent amount of XP. Whiplump takes the hit. Ryber overexerts himself. Alrighty. Either way, this should be enough. Cool. I want one of those guys because they are both really good looking. Ryber is just an adorable dude. Just undeniably good. Which is just absurd. Alright, looks like we have a lot more coming up here. See, haven't quite unlocked a lot of the map yet. There is a quest, but first we need those things to be able to control, or I guess we gotta take a long way. But I think that's all for this video. I just wanted to cut it a little bit early so we can try and get it uploaded. We did make a tremendous amount of progress, at least compared to other videos in the past, so I'm pretty happy. Go ahead and subscribe if you guys liked the video, and I will talk to you in the next one.